Do you ever feel like you're falling behind financially? It's easy to look at others and think that they're way ahead financially because they drive a better car, live in a bigger home, or take dream vacations. But what if I told you that you might be doing far better than you think? Today, we're going to uncover the subtle, overlooked signs of financial health. Signs that might already mean that you're winning the game, even if it doesn't feel like it. Let me ask you a question. Are you playing the right financial game? A lot of people are getting caught up in the status game, where success is measured by things like the car you drive, the size of your home, or the brands that you wear. It's a game built on comparison. And here's the problem. It never ends. There's a powerful quote from the book The Millionaire Next Door that says that wealth is not the same as income. If you make a good income each year and spend it all, you're not getting wealthier. You're just living high. Think about that. You could be earning a fantastic income, but if you're spending it all to keep up appearances, you're no closer to real financial security. Instead of the status game, I want you to focus on the wealth game. The game isn't about what's flashy, but about what's meaningful, what's going to promote more freedom in your life. The wealth game is about building the emergency fund, paying off debt, and investing for the future. It's about making decisions that give you freedom, not just stuff. For example, having a paid off car might not turn heads in traffic where you're surrounded by shiny brand new vehicles, but imagine this: no car payment, saving $700 plus each and every month. Over time, that money invested could grow to something incredible, funding your retirement or building the safety net you need for your family. The real question isn't about how impressive you look to others, it's about whether your decisions are setting you up for long-term financial success. Play the wealth game and you'll see that you're probably better off than you think. Let's talk about a question almost everyone asks themselves at some point. How much should I be earning to feel financially secure? On the surface, it might seem like an easy answer just to look at an average salary or maybe compare your salary to your peers. But the truth is, income alone doesn't define success. And how we perceive our earnings is often distorted by psychological and social factors. First, let's address the numbers. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the median annual salary in the United States is around $65,156. These figures provide some context, but they don't tell the whole story. Research shows that our perception of financial success is influenced far more by our immediate social circle, think friends, coworkers, peers, than by these national averages. But here's where it gets tricky. Psychologically, it's easier to feel bad about our earnings than it is to feel good about them. The discomfort of losing or feeling behind often outweighs the satisfaction of earning more. For example, if you found out that you're earning more than most of your friends, that might give you a small boost of pride. But if you discover that one person is making significantly more, it could overshadow everything and make you question your own success, even if you're outperforming 99% of the people around you. This is the comparison trap, and it's something we all fall into at some point. The problem is, as we rise through the ranks and earn more, so do some of the people that we compare ourselves to. The goalposts keep moving forward, and this never-ending cycle of comparison can leave us feel as though we're not doing enough, even when we're making solid progress. So how do we escape this? By shifting our focus. Instead of being concerned about how much we're earning compared to others, we need to measure our success based on our own goals and how we're moving forward to build more financial freedom for ourselves and our families. Are you contributing to a retirement account? Do you have an emergency fund? Are you managing your debt effectively? These are some real markers of financial health. At the end of the day, it's not about hitting a specific salary figure. It's about what you're doing with the money that you have to move closer to your own goals. When you start measuring success this way, you'll realize you may be doing better than you thought, or at least you're perhaps less far away from your goals than you thought. Now let's be practical. There are 3 fundamentals, when mastered, can make you feel financially secure. Automating your finances, building an emergency fund, and consistently increasing your net worth. First, the emergency fund. This is your financial safety net, because guess what? life happens. Whether it's a sudden job loss, a medical bill, or unexpected car repair, having even a month's worth of expenses saved up can give you the peace of mind and freedom to make better decisions without having to scramble for fast cash. Do you know that nearly 40% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency with cash? If you've got even a small buffer set aside, congratulations, you might be ahead of the game. In addition to that, an emergency fund is about creating space so that you're less dependent on needing that next paycheck immediately. Next, building wealth by increasing your net worth. It's not just about avoiding unnecessary debt. It's about creating breathing room and turning your financial resources into assets that grow on their own. For example, consider your monthly car payment. The average car payment in the US is over $734 a month. And for a two-car household, that's over $1,400 a month going towards liabilities instead of wealth building. Imagine the opportunity you could create by not having those car payments at all. When you redirect all those dollars, you can build equity, you can buy a house, you can invest those dollars into your retirement accounts. The key here is to focus on increasing your net worth, the difference between what you own versus what you owe. And there's a clear difference between doing something like paying off your mortgage sooner or buying a new vehicle. The first grows your net worth, the second depreciates immediately. Always choose the former. Finally, automating your finances. Automation isn't just about convenience. It's about creating a system that works for you, even when you're busy or distracted. Automating your savings, investments, and your bill payments ensures that you stay consistent regardless of what else is happening in your life. For example, think of how a 401k works. Money is deducted directly from your paycheck before you even see it land in your checking account, making it effortless to save for the future. In this case, automation eliminates the need to track every penny, so you can focus on the bigger picture of growing your wealth. Master these three fundamentals: emergency fund, regularly increasing your net worth, and automation. And this reminds me of a client, Carrie, who she mentioned in her testimonial that, she had a job since age 16 and has never gotten ahead on her money until we worked together. And 90 days later, she was a month ahead for the first time in her life and still had money to go out and eat dinner with friends and go do fun things. And she had a second vehicle for cruising around in a Jeep, love that kind of stuff. And so I love that she is able to implement these things, building her net worth over time without lifting a finger to micromanage it all. Here's the thing, how you perceive your financial success depends on the rules that you're playing by. Society loves to celebrate flashy and expensive purchases, but that doesn't mean they're the best indicators of success. Think about it. Does driving the latest car or living in the biggest house really make someone financially secure? Often it's the opposite. Instead, shift your perspective. Look at the progress through your own lens, not society's. I always think about me versus me. How am I improving? How am I growing in these areas against myself and my own track record, not worrying about what everyone else is doing? Have you created a safety net for yourself? Are you working towards the goals that matter to you? That's what true financial success looks like, not the approval of others. Here's a thought experiment. Would you rather be someone that looks successful to others but is actually drowning in debt, or someone who's quietly building wealth and living stress-free, even if no one notices? For me, the answer is clear. When you focus on what truly matters, freedom, security, and financial independence, you free yourself from the need to compete in a game that doesn't serve you. That's the key to feeling good about where you are, no matter what anyone else thinks, regardless of what anyone else thinks. If you made it this far in the video, then congratulations. You're probably better off than you might think. Financial success isn't about winning a status game. It's about playing the wealth game. It's about building a life that works for you, where the money aligns with your goals and values. Celebrate that progress and keep building. If you enjoyed this video, switch up to the next one where we discuss the book, The Psychology of Money, and maybe you can see what's holding you back from your own financial independence. Thanks for watching.